Classic word embeddings share a stubborn blind spot. Show a model like glove a word it never saw in training, a typo, a brand new slang term, a rare inflection, and it simply shrugs because every word is an atomic token with its own fixed vector. Miss the word, miss the meaning. So what if a model could build a vector for a word it has never encountered, just from the letters inside it? That is exactly the trick behind fastText, and it turns unseen words from a dead end into something a model can actually reason about. Let us dig in. First, let us see the limitation that fastText was built to fix. Traditional embeddings like word2vec and glove treat every word as one indivisible token with a single learned vector. That works beautifully for words they saw often, but the moment a word is missing from the vocabulary, a misspelling, a fresh coinage, a rare form, they have nothing to offer but a generic unknown placeholder. All the meaning locked inside the word spelling is simply thrown away. fastText breaks that limitation by looking inside the word. Instead of one atomic token, it represents a word as a collection of small character fragments. So related spellings share pieces and share meaning. Because any string can be chopped into these fragments, the model can compose a vector for literally any word you throw at it, seen or unseen. Nothing gets discarded as unknown. So how does fastText actually build a vector for a word? Watch the pieces come together one step at a time. Take a word like where. Rather than treat it as a single unit, fastText slices it into short, overlapping chunks of characters, the so-called n-grams, along with a marker for the whole word itself. The spelling becomes a little bag of fragments. Each of those fragments carries its own vector, learned during training just like a full word vector. So the model looks up a vector for every chunk of the word. Common fragments show up across thousands of different words, so they end up with rich, well-trained representations. Now add them all together. The word's final embedding is simply the sum of its character n-gram vectors, plus the whole word vector when there is one. Words that share fragments like where, wherever, and somewhere automatically end up with related embeddings because they literally share pieces. Here is the real payoff. Suppose a word never appeared in training, a typo, or a brand new term. fastText still splits it into familiar fragments and sums their vectors, producing a sensible embedding from pieces it already knows. The dreaded out-of-vocabulary problem simply disappears. Strip it all back and 3 ideas make fastText special. The core idea is that a word is a bag of character n-grams, not an atomic symbol. By modeling the subpieces of spelling directly, fastText captures the internal structure of words that whole word methods completely ignore. Because words are assembled from fragments, the model can construct a vector for almost anything: misspellings, rare inflections, words it never once saw. That quietly kills the out-of-vocabulary problem that leaves word2vec and glove stranded. This shines brightest on morphologically rich languages, Turkish, Finnish, German compounds, where a single root spawns countless forms. Shared fragments let all those forms pool their statistical strength, and its classifier mode trains blisteringly fast on a plain processor too. Alright, let us lock in what matters. fastText takes the word2vec idea and represents each word as a bag of its character n-grams, instead of as one atomic token. Because a word is composed from its fragments, the model can build an embedding for any string, including misspellings and words it never saw, so the out-of-vocabulary problem vanishes. This makes fastText especially strong on rare words and morphologically rich languages, and its companion classifier trains extremely fast, even on a single processor. Its main cost is a bigger model holding all those fragment vectors, and each word still gets one static vector regardless of context. If turning dense machine learning ideas into something you can actually picture is your thing, we do exactly that all day over at standarity.com. Come build with us.